Hey everybody, I just want to talk about fake honey. So I've received from a few friends a video of a gentleman pouring honey into a glass dish pan and then pouring water over it and then tilting it a few times, and then you get a pattern, and then that's supposed to show you or tell you if the honey is real or fake. And also I get people who come into the boutique or a booth and then they take our honey and then they tilt it, and based on the speed of the bubble going up or the viscosity, that's how it's supposed to tell them too if it's real or fake. Let me tell you, honey is extremely complex and variable, right? So you start off with the nectar source, right? The flower of the plant. Then you have the location, the humidity at the time, the temperature, then also how it was processed, right? How it was strained. And then two, even after it's packaged, then the temperature at the time. So all these variables has to be controlled and then replicated in order for you to verify if a test is actually correct. So that being said, you can't, as a human, with your human abilities and your kitchen tools and where, be able to tell that honey is real or fake. These companies that do this stuff have been doing this for a long time. They've been playing this game for a long time. And even in laboratories, they have to do multiple tests to compare different markers in order to catch if a honey is fake and how much of it is fake. So, because what they do is you're looking for corn syrup, rice syrup, any type of syrup, and then comparing it to what you should find in the DNA marker of a plant. Now, these companies, what they do is each year they basically create syrups to make it to emulate the markers you would find if it actually was a true nectar source from a plant. So what can you do? The best thing to do is to support small and be as close to the source as possible. If you're importing from another country, buy directly from the beekeeper or the small farm. Here, try to also support small, because some of these big conglomerates, that's where a lot of these blended injections are coming from, because they're so big. I'm not going to say whether it's done on purpose or not, but it is a money factor. People like cheap honey, they want cheap honey, and you get what you pay for, right? And so they're just following what consumers are asking for. Now, too, read the origin statement, because here in the US, they have to state where it comes from. And so, because they know a lot of people don't like to read, right? So they'll put like USA really big and then they put fine print. Read the full origin statement so you could know exactly where your honey's coming from. And so the more likely that it's blended from other countries, that's the higher the risk that the honey has been adulterated. That's it.